unified. Week 19, Chapter 19. Dreaming for Truth. You're so much more than you realize, although you're now quickly grasping your totality. This week you explore another exciting aspect, your dreams. Everyone is fascinated by dreams. Scientists explore the physiology of dreaming. They've noted rapid eye movements, an absolutely still body, and active brainwave patterns. Psychologists look to dreams for analysis to probe deep into the subconscious. Some mystics consider dreams as communications from spirits. Yet with all the probing, study, and discussion, dreams remain largely a mystery. They are obviously a very significant part of your life. Everyone dreams. Nothing in this world is without a reason, so dreams must have their purpose also. Indeed, they do. You might say that they're another state of consciousness. Your waking state is one, and dreams are another. While you dream, you live that dream. Its delights and fears seem real to you. Its experiences are acted out in your mind. For years, mankind has recognized the vast subconscious mind, that huge reservoir of your total input of thoughts and experience. It's your personal computer. It is that part of your mind that you program so you can go on automatic pilot much of the time. This vast subconscious mind stores the thoughts, ideas, and convictions you give to it, and it is this mind that you use to manifest your experiences. This is the reason you can seriously doubt that your thoughts manifest your experiences. I am poor, but I don't want to be poor. I think rich. You say, fine, but as long as your personal computer says you're poor, that subconscious thought is what you'll manifest. You have subconscious thoughts about everything you experience. Of course, you have some conscious thoughts too. As you become more and more whole, the greater the role your conscious thoughts play. At wholeness, when you are fully integrated with your higher self and your thoughts are one with God's thought, you have whatever you consciously think. The subconscious is your ever-obedient servant for whatever you decide to think. Until you reach that point of wholeness, a lot of your experiences come from your being on automatic pilot. You experience what you have programmed. How can you change the program of the subconscious mind? The techniques of this course will surely and certainly do that. You receive from your higher self the thoughts that need correcting. You verify with your higher self your true desires and learn what thoughts you have that stand in your way. Through the creating formula, you change the program and experience your desires. In this way, your personal computer, the subconscious mind, gets reprogrammed. We know that your higher self has never really been separated from you. You consciously try to deny it. You try to cut off its communication. You refuse to recognize the voice you now hear and love, but you could not stop your higher self from doing everything possible to restore your wholeness and sanity. The erroneous programs of your subconscious mind had to be corrected. Since you refused its input while you were awake, the reprogramming suggestions were made while you were asleep through dreams. Dreams are your higher self speaking softly with love to your subconscious mind. Dreams expose the erroneous nature of your thinking and they gently suggest corrections. In that way, your thoughts can change and your experiences can improve. Of course, your experience of a nightmare might overshadow its softness, its love, or its divine purpose. The language between your higher self and your subconscious mind is different than the language of your waking state. Dreams use a language of symbols. This has long been recognized by psychologists, and some have even tried to come up with a list of universal symbols. Unfortunately, such lists have only served to discredit the idea of dream symbols. They're not universal. While it is not unusual for many people to experience the same or similar symbols, after all, we are all connected, most symbols are one zone. It is the unique language understood between one's higher self and one's subconscious mind. If your dreams could be understood, they would give you a clear picture of some of the thoughts you need to correct to be in tune with God's thought. But how can they be understood? It's easy. You just ask your higher self to tell you in your waking language what they mean. Today, do a creating formula to remember your dreams tonight. There is no need to write this formula out. Just go through each section, receiving help and guidance from your higher self when appropriate. When you go to bed tonight, put paper and pen within reach. Then as soon as you wake up, write everything you remember about the dream, even if it seems insignificant. Places, buildings, people, time, action involved, feelings experienced, anything unusual, what was said, colors, and so on. Write as much as you remember and write it quickly. You only have a couple of minutes before the memory of most dreams fades. Even if you're sure you'll remember the dream, write it down. You'll probably forget the dream faster than you think. Use your quiet period to learn the meaning of the dream. Simply ask your higher self to feed you the interpretation of the dream. Don't anticipate. You'll be surprised how different the meaning is compared to what you would have guessed. Make sure that all aspects of the dream are interpreted. What did each person in the dream stand for? What did each building signify? Did the time have any significance? What did the activity mean? Etc. After you think you have the complete interpretation, ask, is that all? Keep going with the interpretation until you get a yes signal. Then go one step further. Find out what creating formula would hasten the reprogramming called for in the dream. This is important. It's your chance to take conscious control of the process. After your quiet period is finished, write out the dream interpretation and on a separate sheet, write down all the symbols used and what they mean. You may find that the same symbol has a different meaning in different dreams. Then finish the daily project by saying the creating formulas brought to light by the dream analysis. Again, there's no need to write out these formulas. By now, they are quite natural for you. During your activity this week, make a conscious effort to live your life with the new programming you know has come about by means of the dreams, their analysis, and the creating formulas. Expect new and wonderful experiences. End of chapter 19.